Hey everybody, Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another weekly fragrance rotation video. This is video, I think, number 30. I don't really know for sure, but we're getting up there. We've been doing this for a while. So as always, for anyone who doesn't know about this weekly fragrance rotation thing, today I'm going to be going over all of the fragrances I've been wearing throughout the past week. So a couple things before we get started. First, let me know down in the comments what you guys have been wearing. I always love to hear from you guys. Gives me some ideas on what I can wear and also what I can pick up and review, so let me know. Second thing is, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also turn on post notifications and give this video a like. Also, you may notice a new setup here. I changed the angle up a little bit. I wasn't really happy with the old angle. I didn't like just the wall and that door there letting in the light during the day, and at night it's dark. I didn't really like that, so I've moved things around. I'm still playing with lighting. I'm not really happy with the lighting, but it is a different kind of look. So let me know what you think of it down below as well. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's go and jump right into the rotation, starting off with what I wore on Wednesday. That fragrance was Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. So I really felt like wearing a classic on Wednesday, and I figured L'Homme would be a great pick. Anyone who knows me knows I love L'Homme. This fragrance has been around in my collection basically since the beginning, and I really need to pick up myself another bottle. I would like to get one of the 200ml bottles at some point, just because this 100ml isn't going to cut it for me much longer. I do love this scent, even though it has been out for a while and has been talked about a lot. A lot of people say it's probably played out and too popular at this point or whatever. I don't think so. This to me is still one that I love wearing, and it's one that I'm going to wear for a long time to come, just because it's one of those fragrances that just works for me. It's very refined, classy, sophisticated smelling. It just smells like a gentleman. That's really what it smells like. If you want to be a guy that smells upscale, that smells mature or refined, just like you know what you're doing with your life, this is kind of one of those fragrances that really portrays that great. So that's what I wore on Wednesday to kick off my week, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. On Thursday, I went with Versace Dillon Blue. So this is another one of those fragrances that I don't really wear that often. Typically when it comes to the blue fragrances, I'm going with Sauvage, Carbon, Atlantique, fragrances like that. But I wanted to wear Versace Dillon Blue just to kind of give it another shot, because it's been a while. And I really enjoyed it. Worked great on Thursday. I did kind of burn myself out on this fragrance because I wore it for very often when I first got it, so I kind of got tired of it. But now that I came back to this fragrance, it kind of reminded me that, hey, this is a nice scent. It's got a nice sweet undertone to it, which makes it perfect for slightly cool fall days, and it just worked really nice. I was really happy with it. I get great performance out of this fragrance, so that's always a plus. This is one that is just another great scent from Versace, and of course it comes in at a very competitive price point. You really can't go wrong with this fragrance. That is what I wore on Thursday. Versace Dillon Blue, not a bad scent overall, and again, I kind of missed it, so I'm glad that I came back to it. On Friday, I went with Versace Eros. So good old Eros. This is kind of a polarizing fragrance in the community. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people are kind of just in the middle about it, and for me, I'm just kind of in the middle as well. This isn't, my favorite fragrance of all time. I also don't hate the fragrance, but I do enjoy it. I do appreciate it. I love that tonka bean mint vanilla combination that you get from this scent. I just like wearing it in the fall when the weather is chilly. This fragrance has very strong performance to the point where sometimes it can be too strong, so I always go light on the trigger with this one. If I spray too much of this one, I'll end up giving myself a headache and probably annoying anyone that's around me, because it is so strong that it can do that. It can project a lot and get in people's face, and probably will get on their nerves if they're smelling this all the time. Now, before we continue on with the video, I want to quickly talk about our video sponsor, the Ridge Wallet. You hear me talking about wanting to keep it simple all the time. I don't like to sit around and try to think about what fragrance I'm wearing, and I also don't like to sit there and try to think about what I'm going to be carrying on me for the day. What I love so much about the Ridge Wallet is that all of the stuff I need is contained in this very small, low-profile wallet. I mean, if you look at this thing, look at how sleek that design is. It fits in the palm of my hand, and look at how thin it is. That's with 7 of my credit cards in here, and everything fits in this nice little contained wallet. The one I have here is a black aluminum wallet, and it's 2 plates held together by a nice strong elastic band, as you can see right there, and then on the top and bottom. On the back we have a cash strap, and what I like to do with the cash strap as well is I'll put my ID back there. So I'll have my ID and some cash, and then on the inside I have all of my credit cards. Now if you want something a little bit more lightweight, you can go with their carbon fiber wallet as seen right here, and I'm a big fan of this one as well. I love the look of this one. Obviously no cards in this one as I'm using the aluminum one for my everyday carry, but this is featured with the money clip, and that allows you to hold some more bills than you can with the cash strap. And again, I prefer the cash strap because it makes it a little bit easier to put my ID in there and get it in and out. And also the cash strap makes it a little bit more low profile because you don't quite have the clip sticking out. Either option is a great way to go. And what I love about these wallets is the fact that you can customize them. Say you don't like your cash strap, you want to switch to a money clip, you can go on their website and purchase one, and in the box that you receive with your wallet, they provide you a little tool in there that you can use to switch out your clip, and they also provide you some extra screws in case these start to come loose. This thing sits perfectly in your front pocket and makes it very easy to carry. A lot of times I forget I even have it on me, so I'll kind of, panic for a second, feeling my pockets, thinking, oh, I forgot my wallet, but it's right there in my front pocket. It's just so small and so slim that it just fits in and I forget about it. All of their wallets come with a lifetime warranty and also free returns, so they're going to take care of you if you have any questions, concerns, or issues with your product. Seeing as they have over 30,000 5-star reviews on this thing, I really don't think you're going to have an issue. I think if you invest in this, it's going to treat you well for years to come. You can browse their website and look at all the different styles and colors that they have. They have aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber. They have pretty much everything. So no matter what type of personality you have, you can get something that fits you perfectly. And I got some good news for you guys. You can actually get 10% off your order today by going to ridge.com/chaos and using the code chaos at checkout. Along with that, you get free worldwide shipping and returns. That's basically a steal. And again, you're really gonna up your everyday carry with this nice wallet at a really competitive price. So again, it's ridge.com/chaos. Again, use that code chaos for 10% off. That's basically all I have. Thanks to Ridge for sponsoring this video, hooking you guys up with a great deal. So now let's jump back into the video. So regardless of that, I still do enjoy wearing the scent from time to time. This is another one that I do kind of forget about sometimes, but when I do pick it up and wear it, I am happy with it. Of course, it is another Versace fragrance, and it comes in at around that $50 price point. Really affordable, really competitive price. I do love Versace fragrances for that reason. The fact that they are, affordable, they are easily obtainable, and they make really nice quality scents for the price that you're paying. Really a nice designer house if you're kind of getting into fragrances. It's worth checking out a number of Versace fragrances, and Eros, great here for the fall and winter, and it's one that you should definitely check out. Even though I'm sure most of you watching this have smelled Eros at one point, if you haven't, it is still worth trying out. On Saturday, I went with John Varvatos Dark Rebel Rider. So I've been wearing this fragrance a lot here this fall. I've already done a full review on this one, which you can check out, and I've included this one in a few of my videos, but if you're not aware of the scent, it's just a really nice leather, sweet, balsamic fragrance. This one is very masculine, very rugged, and is something that is a lot more daring compared to other fragrances out there. There are, a decent amount of daring fragrances, but typically they're going to be from niche fragrance houses. It's not often that you get something that's completely out of the ordinary and unique and different from a designer house, especially from a fragrance that is this affordable. I mean, this stuff comes in at like, $30 or so for the 125 ml bottle or whatever bottle size this is. That is a really, really competitive price, and you're not getting something that smells like every other designer fragrance out there. You're getting something that is unique and has a nice quality to it, from the scent to the bottle. The creativity is there. Honestly, it's just a really great scent for the price. I love John Varvatos fragrances for that reason. They have a number of really solid releases that are unique and different, and honestly, they really impressed me. So John Varvatos Dark Rebel Rider, I wore that one on Saturday. always really a good day when I wear this fragrance. Always makes me feel great. I love wearing it. I love being able to smell it on myself. I get decent performance from it as well. So yeah, that's what I wore on Saturday. Moving on to Sunday, I went with CK Eternity Eau de Parfum. So I've been wearing this fragrance a lot here recently. Ever since I picked it up and did my unboxing haul first impressions video, I've really been enjoying wearing it and testing it out even more. I've already done a full review on it, which you can check out. If you're interested in the scent, I go really in depth and I compare it to the Eau de Toilette version. But I've still been wearing it even after that review, just because I love it so much. This scent is incredible to me, and it's one that, this fragrance is awesome. I love this one more than the Eau de Toilette. Although I do really like the EDT, I've really been digging this one as well. It's a really nice change from the Eau de Toilette version. Really kind of steps it up, makes it more mature, makes it more refined. And basically, the way I kind of described it in my review was, if you were wearing Eternity Eau de Toilette back in the 90s when it first came out, you were younger back then, right? Now, 20 years later, the Eau de Parfum came out. Now you're older, you're more mature, you're more, of a classy gentleman, so to speak. That's when this fragrance is really suited for you. And I think that was really smart on their part, kind of waiting 20 years or so to release a newer, more mature version of the fragrance, still with a little bit of like a modernized touch to it, but definitely more mature. So really a nice move on their end. Even though I wasn't wearing this 20 years ago, because I was just born 20 years ago, I still do like wearing the Eau de Parfum. It may be too mature for some people, it may be not everyone's style. It's kind of in that barbershop type of category, but for me, I love those types of fragrances, and I've been wearing this one a lot. So on Monday, I went with Pete and Pedro Rebel. So this is a fragrance that some of you may have heard of. If you watch some of the higher up like YouTube influencers, there's a channel called Alpha M. He owns a number of brands. Pete and Pedro is one of them, and it's like a hairstyling, hair care brand, and I think they do stuff for beards and other stuff. But they released their first fragrance, and it is called Rebel. So had the chance to check this one out, and I got it in on Monday, so I wore it on Monday. So that was yesterday. So I really like this. This kind of has an Aventus smelling type of thing going on to it, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to do a full review on this one. I still got to do some more testing, figure some things out, performance and full note breakdown and stuff, but I will have my full thoughts coming out on this one here pretty soon. So that is Rebel. I wore that one on Monday. I'm really impressed with this one overall. Really nice so far, and it was also performing good on me yesterday. So again, be on the lookout for that full review if you're interested. And finally, what I'm wearing today, my scent of the day on Tuesday, is Mercedes-Benz The Move. So this is another one of those new fragrances that I've recently picked up. Again, the bottle being weird, I got to turn it this way, I guess. That's where the name is. Mercedes-Benz The Move. This one is kind of a sweet, fruity bubblegum smelling type of thing, kind of an Invictus twist. So, nothing new, nothing crazy there, but I don't mind it. It's not half bad. I'm testing this one more because, again, I want to get a full review out on it. At some point, it's probably going to be a while, but I'll get there. Mercedes-Benz The Move, what I'm wearing today, again, not a bad scent. Do I think it's worth everyone to go out there and pick up? No, not necessarily. Maybe if you don't have Invictus and Invictus Aqua. And so guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this weekly fragrance rotation. Again, let me know down in the comments what you guys have been wearing. And I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, turn on post notifications. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.